really sorry that I couldn't have done anything for you. I really am.
I am as well.
Oh, it's you.
No need to be scared. I come in peace. I'm sorry as well that I couldn't do anything for Caleb.
You are the one that tried to help him. Unlike the humans, we should have helped him, but it was you and the vampires who actually tried.
Yes, you... I'm sorry to say that I agree with you, but yes, you should have. It was all the vampires that tried to make it work, at least the ones from the temple. Unfortunately, the beacons turned gold, one after the other. And then the vampires decided to turn beacons red as well, because we didn't want to show our weakness, you understand.
I do. But it was us first that took the chance from him to live.
Was. You must have been surprised finding this outside your home a few days ago.
I was. I wanted to build myself one grave, but it was already here.
Have you seen Kerrigan visit often?
I have guessed that she was by. But I haven't seen her here.
She's been here quite a lot, as far as I know. She built the grave together with me and Maya. I came into the possession of Caleb's remains, and I proposed to have a proper burial for him, and Kerrigan picked this spot. It only made sense for him to have his final resting place here. We wish we could have done more, but the way the tension between the vampires and the town were going, it's in the past now, I suppose. I didn't know Caleb as well as Kerrigan did, or as you did, I assume. But like the soldiers that fell on the Roman battlefields, everybody deserves a place to rest.
That's true. Though I have to thank you, and I have to thank Kerrigan later for building the grave.
I hope the gesture is not going unnoticed, even though Caleb obviously was a human. I do not wish for anyone to. I've seen enough death in my lifetime. I do not need it here, despite what some other people might think.
That I agree with you on. There is no need to spill more blood.
It always becomes so messy, fighting and war. I have no intent to attack you or anything at this moment. I assume the feeling is mutual.
Yes, I don't plan to attack you, especially not in front of Caleb's grave.
No. No, that would be unhonorable. Well, it's like I've said many times before, fighting in war, it's a messy thing. Blood is spilled, people die. At the same time, like the confrontation at the Birch Church the other day, it was very tense. It could have been a slaughter. I'm glad it wasn't. But we came very close, and I don't know if it can be prevent it again next time.
I fear it might not be. At this point, fights it's starting, but I truly think it's pointless for us to fight.
It seems that there is disagreement between the humans and the vampires on how to go forward in this place. Possibly trying to get out in whatever way or form. I don't know if the humans have a plan, but for us vampires, we are the strongest when the beacons are red. And vampirism has a lot of benefits, and we feel it gives us the strongest chance to get out or whatever else is in this place. But at the same time, of course, the gold beacons provide the humans with more strength. So it's like this place is designed to create conflict, and maybe we're a big part of the game that has been laid out before us. I do not know.
Who knows? But I think so too, that entity that is here, I think we are just playing into its hands.
We might. How would you do it?
I would try to look for a way for all of us to get out. Without fighting, without turning to beacons, either gold or red. Just first try to find a way to resolve this peacefully and get out.
I've tried to talk about peace with Vi on multiple occasions. The last time we talked about it, they said they were surprised I still believed in peace and that it was possible. Which, that was for me the sign that the vampires had to prepare for actual conflict and war. Because if we would not defend ourselves now, we might get jumped on by the humans. Which became very clear later at the Birch Church, where both Phoebe and Vi became quite confrontational, especially towards me.
Unfortunately, it seems that they really are after your head.
Yeah, they are. I'm very well aware there are multiple people who are now confined together with us in this place that are after my head. What about you? Are you after me as well?
If it comes to fight, then I will be as well after you. But while there is no fight yet, I don't wish to fight anyone. But I'll side with the humans if I have to.
I mean, that makes sense. I am not trying to put blame towards either the humans or the vampires for the conflict that is arising. But I do believe by now that Vi is right and that it is inevitable. I'm glad, like I said, at the church that we didn't come to a physical confrontation. There's quite a few humans that I've had very interesting talks with over these past weeks. I do not wish to kill them. I do not wish for anybody to die. But if it has to come to that, we will defend ourselves. And we do believe that our way forward is the way to get out of this place.
In that case, I suppose really the fight is inevitable.
I'm afraid so. But maybe not today. We haven't really had any proper conversations like this before. I'm glad that we can be cordial, at least for now. I was very well aware, of course, that you were present at the church, and you at least were not as confrontational like Sven and Graham also weren't.
I didn't want to start a fight.
Well, I hope you can see that neither did I. Because a big part of the vampires see me as their, whether it's their authority or their leader, or give it a name. I could have just said the word and we would have fought. I was there, Phoebe came in, Phoebe swiped with their sword at me for like 2 or 3 times, and I did not react and I did not attack them back. I hope that at least speaks for something.
At least. So, I've been meaning to ask, what is going on with your vampires? Especially Eddie, I mean, at this point. He seemed weird the last time I saw him.
He has been acting very weird in these past couple of days. He reminds me very much of what happened to Lynn in the past couple of weeks and how they acted. I don't know how much you've seen, but Eddie has been lighting the cells on fire. They've been staking themselves. At first, to be honest, and I did not know this was something that could happen to a vampire, I thought they were drunk. They were talking about that they went to the tavern and like drank a lot of the stock or something there. So I was fairly surprised to later find out that that was not the case. And I assume you've seen what has been happening to their skin.
No,
It's like
I didn't notice.
There's like some black spots or patches growing on their skin. And we've seen the same with Lynn and Kerrigan. And at first I thought those two have been in this place the longest, so that something emerges like that might make sense, but Eddie has been here for as long as we have.
That is truly concerning. And more reason for us to just get out.
It's concerning because it maybe can happen to any of us at this point.
Yes.
But I did understand that Lynn got cured of their corruption. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Seems to be the case.
Were you present for that?
I was, but they left soon after, so I'm not sure what happened after.
I see. Because perhaps that is also a way then for Eddie to get cured as well. I don't know. And if Kerrigan and Lynn were the first to fall to this, and it now is happening to Eddie, who knows, maybe in a few days, like half of the people of Everpine are behaving the same way. And that's gonna be a very big problem. So perhaps it is best to cure those that are suffering from this as fast as possible. Or maybe not. I do not know. It's like you said, and I said as well, we're part of this game and perhaps just following right along to what the entity wants us to do. And what if this whole thing that is happening to Eddie and Lynn and Kerrigan, and maybe even trying to cure them, or whatever action we take, what if that is all plans of that thing as well? I understand there's a lot of information, for example, coming from the library close by. But who knows, maybe that is the entity as well. it would certainly could create conflict and chaos amongst everybody. I'm not sure how much we can trust from anything that this place is giving us.
Well, at this point, it's our only chance. We don't have any other leads.
That is true.
Excuse me. Damn it, why now?
Are you alright?
Yes. I am. This happens a lot.
You don't look alright.
No.
That's blood on your hand.
Just a little.
Did you just cough that up?
I did. But this is not caused by this place. I hate it before.
I see. Is there a cure? Do you know what it is that you have?
No, I don't practically know anything about this.
I've lived for a very long time. I've seen battlefields and doctors. Seen war and hospitals. Medics. Gathered a lot of knowledge through what I've seen or what I've read in the past 1,000 and plus years. I don't know if I can help you, if you would even let me at this point. I understand the tension that is between the humans and the vampires, but it also feels that there isn't too much tension between you and me. I don't know if I can help with a cure or slowing down whatever you have, or find out more information with the experience that I have, but I'm offering you, if you are interested, for me to take a look, to have a taste of your clearly diseased blood. And perhaps I can distinguish what is going on with you and provide some kind of help. Most likely, I will not be able to give you any answers right at this moment, but maybe in a few days I'll have to meditate on this to really know, but I'd like to offer you the chance of getting my help, if you wish it so. I understand it might be frightening. I apologize if I've been too forward.
If there is any way to slow this down, I want to know it, even if there is a small chance that there might be a way. So...
Are you sure about this? I do not want this to be misused against me later, that I've drank your blood, or I've hurt you, or I'm genuinely trying to help.
I allow it, if you are willing to help me with it.
Of course. I don't want to see anyone die, and I don't know if I can help Eddie with whatever their sickness is, but if I can help yours, then that's at least something. If you could present your wrist to me, I'm sorry. It always hurts.
It's okay.
For now, it doesn't taste particularly different than anything else, but like I said, being as old as I am and having the amount of memories and experience that I have, I'll need to meditate to see if I can find something that might be useful to you. We can stay in touch. I'll come here to the grave alone if I have anything.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, before any of the other humans or vampires are going to show up, though, aside from Kerrigan, I don't know who. I think it's time for me to leave. Thank you for this opportunity.